Hi everybody. So I wanted to make my own video of unboxing the Spectra 9 Plus electric breast pump. I ordered it from Spectra about 3 days ago and I paid the extra shipping to get it here fast. I am going back to work, so I wanted a portable pump that was going to be good for my needs. Now, I did watch some other YouTube videos and reviews about it, and some people had said that it was louder than their S2, which is what I currently use. And some people said that the suction wasn't as good or as effective. Now, one of the other things I had heard about using or trying one of these pumps out was that once you open the box, you couldn't return it. So before I even opened the box, I called Spectra up because $180 is a lot of money for a pump. And to be out that with something that you don't like, or it doesn't work for you, or it's too loud, or whatever issue, or concern that you have about it, I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't be stuck with a $180 tool that I couldn't use. So I called them up and they told me, which is exactly what they sent in the box, is that you are able to do a refund or exchange the product. They give you 4 days to try this out. Now, it doesn't have to be received by their facility within 4 days. It just simply has to be postmarked within 4 days of your delivery date. So today is Friday, and I have until Tuesday, I believe, is what the customer representative had told me. I also talked to her. I'm going to go ahead and start unboxing this while just discussing what she had told me on the phone. So I also talked to her about my concerns about this pump because I am an exclusive pumper and I need a pump that is going to keep my milk supply where I want it while I'm at work. And she said this is actually a really great pump. I did some comparisons like on their website, on the comparison chart. Now this one was listed with a lower mmHg, and I didn't know what that meant, so I just assumed that it meant suction power. Actually, mmHg on their comparison chart means the amount of pressure that you are going to feel while using the product. So the Spectra 9 Plus has 0 to 260 mmHg listed on their comparison chart, whereas the S2 and the S1 have 50 to 280 mmHg. So I assumed that it meant the S9 was worse, and actually it means it is better and it's going to be more comfortable to use. The customer representative herself has tried this pump out. She's super happy with it. She said that she loved it, and she thinks that I'm going to be happy with it too, because I was a little apprehensive to even try this thing out because women in my pump group have said that it's not as effective or it doesn't suck as well, and that would make sense why they would say it doesn't suck as well, because the amount of pressure that you're feeling when it is sucking is actually going to be less than what you feel with the S2 or S1, but that doesn't mean it's not as efficient. They only don't recommend the Spectra 9 Plus as a sole pump for exclusively pumping because this one isn't considered hospital grade, which means that the motor is just not as heavy duty as the S1 or the S2. It doesn't mean that this pump is any less capable. Okay, so sorry for that long rant. I just, I've talked to a lot of people and I've heard so many different things, and I just wanted to give my opinion on Spectra and their customer care representative. I give her a 5-star. She was amazing. All right, so in the top of the box is the instructions for use. I'm super excited. I love manuals. I keep all my manuals. I'm about to actually try this out. So there's little different things here about turning it on, getting started, how to assemble. I'm very familiar with the S2, so I believe this is probably going to be a breeze. All right, here we have an important thing. It says, welcome to the world of Spectra. I love Spectra. It says all the pumps come with backflow protection to prevent milk traveling down the tubing towards the pump and presenting a hygiene risk for mold, transmission of viruses, and potentially impairing motor function. Now, a lot of pumps out in the market do not have this, and that's why ultimately I have decided to go with Team Spectra. And there's my warranty on the back of that. All right, so let's see what they put in the box for me. We have the bottle and the teat and the lid, as well as a new backflow protector, a flange, and some tubing and a valve. Now there's 2 sets of those, which is awesome. I'm allowed to completely open and try all this stuff out and give my opinion whether I want to keep the pump or whether I want to return it. Okay, so here, oh nice, is our little adapter. Let's see what this is. This is another type of plug-in. So I'm going to go ahead and start opening this stuff and seeing all the different parts. And I apologize if the camera's moving a lot. This is actually my first video ever that I plan on uploading and my first unboxing video. Okay, so here is the power adapter. Looks pretty similar to the S2. However, this is a little bit new. The fact that the power prongs come separate. It's a little bit different. Oh, there's that little Spectra, the little UE symbol that's on my S2. So I'm going to go ahead and snap that together. All right, let's unwrap the actual pump itself. I am so excited. This thing is a little, oh my goodness. It weighs so much less than the S2. Now, I would kind of be up for lugging around the S2 to and from work. However, I'm going to be doing a job that's going to require me to be up and around and walking a lot and out with the public. So I can't really have a huge pump that I'm lugging around from area to area trying to make sure I'm maintaining my supply at work. So it says this is a powered pump to be used by lactating women to express and collect milk from their breasts. This is intended for a single user. All their pumps are protected though. They're all closed systems. No milk or any type of hygiene risk is going to be presented from this pump. Okay, so I'm going to take out the stuff. I'm going to pause the video real fast. I'm going to open up these 2 different kits, and then I'm going to show you how to assemble it all and plug it in and actually try out this motor. The customer care representative was very certain that I'm going to love this pump. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back, everybody. I decided I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to assemble one of these sets that came with this kit. Kind of just to save some time and to get the ball rolling on testing out my new pump. Okay, first off, in the package, we have the plastic back to the backflow protector. Even says protector right on it. And this is another piece that goes with it. And one of the silicone pieces that come inside of it. Now, when I first got my pump, I kind of just winged it, kind of figured it out myself, wasn't sure. So I'm going to show you. You take the smaller piece, there is the bigger one and the smaller one. You're going to take the smaller one and you're going to take the rubber piece. You're pretty much going to push this down and make sure that you put it all around the edge of the plastic piece. Kind of make sure you go around, make sure it's all good and assembled. And this is nice and secure. And then you just take your other piece here and push it down in very gently. And now you have an assembled backflow protector. And this is the flange or the breast shield that Spectra has included with the kit. Now this is the 24 millimeter. Personally, I wear a size 20, so I'm not going to be able to use this flange, but that's perfectly fine. I have another set that I will attach to it when I actually use the pump. Alright, and then this is the little valve, the silicone valve that is included on it. Now, I did notice that they have it lined up a specific way when you get the pump. For a while, I wasn't aware there's actually a specific way to align the valve in the pump pieces themselves. So I can show you. Now, these are actually pretty firmly attached. Actually, it usually takes me 2 hands to do this. So let's see if I can do this while holding the camera. Sorry, I haven't done a video before, so this is definitely a little bit different. So bear with me. I'm going to try to hold the camera here. Hold this. Okay, maybe I try my right hand, see if I can get it. But yeah, see, it's very, very securely attached in here. There. Okay, I popped that off. And then here is the Spectra valve. Alright, so I'm going to put this back on and get the ball rolling on here. Push it down like so. And then when you do a little gentle tug, it should be nice and firm and it doesn't budge, and that's exactly how I have assembled it. So you're going to attach your backflow protector in the back of your breast shield or flange, whatever you prefer to call it. And you kind of just like twist the backflow protector back and forth a little bit while pushing it in. I find that's the easiest way to get it in and the most secure, and that's also how Spectra recommends on one of their videos on how to get it assembled correctly. So, I forgot to mention, there is a smaller side to the backflow protector and a bigger side. You're going to put the smaller side, you're going to save that side for when you put your pump tubing attached to it, and then the bigger side is going to simply go into the shield itself. Okay, and then you just take your tubing, and this tubing is amazing stuff. It's super durable. It's nice silicone. It takes a little bit of pressure to get it completely assembled. Alright, so I have the tubing assembled on the back of that, and then here is the bottle that comes with it. I'm simply going to remove the cap. It does come with a little lid, which is nice when you're traveling. It doesn't spill in your bag. And another lid and a nice thing. Now I notice these bottles are actually newer than the S2, the ones that came with my S2. I love it because it has all the measurements pretty much perforated or embossed. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, sorry. On the side of the bottle itself in the plastic instead of being in this pink writing. I know back in the day this pink writing was on the bottles and it would rub off after so many uses of frequent washing. Okay, so I'm just going to assemble this and then we're going to get our pump turned on and see what we think. Okay, so I have that assembled. We're going to take the tubing now. This is all nice and securely attached as one piece. Now, it's very, very simple. I love Spectra, It's very easy to use. You know, it didn't take me much to kind of figure out how to do things when I first got my Spectra S2. Okay, so we're just going to take the tube and we're just going to push it over the hole here. Alright, now it takes a little bit of pushing and force, but it's awesome that it's like that because it's actually, you know, I'm giving it gentle tugs and it's not budging. It's not going anywhere. Alright, so I'm going to plug in my adapter here. Now I noticed this one takes the 9 volts, whereas the S2 takes a 12 volt. So keep that in mind if you already have some type of car charger or adapter that you use. It does take a little bit different voltage, so keep that in mind so you don't accidentally mess up your pump if you're trying to recharge the battery or use it while it, you know, it's needing recharge. Oh, whoop, I accidentally turned it on and look at this. It is already on. It doesn't even need charged. Well, okay, it was fully charged, but now it's down to 2 batteries. So I'm going to pause the video just for one moment. Okay, and as you can hear, I'll be quiet. You literally, this thing is so quiet. Okay, so this says it's on expression. Let's try turning it up. Now, expression is the only... There's massage and expression. Okay, so that's expression turned up to the fullest. It's a little loud, but I wouldn't say it's a deal breaker. Now let's turn it to massage mode. Turn this all the way up. See, one of the things in my group, they had told me that you couldn't change between massage mode and expression mode, and that you couldn't change the settings. Clearly, Spectra has updated this feature. I am able to change the vacuum level under massage mode and expression mode. I am super thrilled I took a chance and got this. I honestly don't think it's any louder than the S2. It's simply a different type of noise that we're hearing, simply because it is made with a different motor and different parts. So there you have it. The Spectra S9. Literally, look how big this thing is.